This is her cobbler.
Oh, wow. Looks beautiful.
Yes, sir. It's coming along.
Yes, sir. Now, I've noticed that you got coals on top. Has it already?
We've already cooked the filling.
Okay.
We cooked it over the fire earlier in another pot.
Okay.
We just poured it in our Dutch oven.
Okay.
So we're not trying to cook the filling now. We're just trying to cook the pie crust on top.
I see. Wow. That sounds like a new technique I have not seen as of yet.
Well, like I said, we cooked our peaches over the fire before we put it in the Dutch oven here.
Yes.
I call it a spider. It's not a Dutch oven. This is a spider.
Because it has the short, little stubby legs on it?
Has a handle and legs on it.
Okay.
They could use this for a frying pan. They could use it for a Dutch oven. Very versatile piece of equipment.
You're right. I did not notice that handle right off the bat. So it's a dual purpose.
You look at this pan right here.
Yes, sir.
This is a 12-inch. That's an 11.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So real fine. Got side legs on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
And a handle on the top.
Okay.
And
so that's the definition of a spider.
That's what we call a spider.
It has been explained to me before that if the legs need to be a little bit longer to be classified as a spider.
So I have a stand. Right under that lid. Yep, but I've got another one right here. Okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
This is what we use if we want a little higher. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll get a closer look at that.
And also we use it to put our lids on whenever we set it. Instead of putting our lids on the ground,
yes, sir,
we set them on our stand.
Ah, very good. Now, so if you were to pick up sand, debris, or something like that and put it back on your Dutch oven or your spider, well then you risk contamination and probably a loss of your seal as well.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay. Wow, I've never got to cover that before. That's excellent.
Good.
Well, how is our...
Got some potatoes going right here.
Okay.
We're boiling potatoes.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get them going and make some mashed potatoes.
Now, that's not part of the contest itself. It's part of the side dish.
Every wagon has to make a side dish to go with the used chicken fried steak and peach cobbler.
Okay.
Okay, so we're making mashed potatoes.
All right, sir. Well, do you mind if I ask the young contestant here if she's willing to do an interview?
Would you like to interview? She's kind of shy.
Okay. Well, that's quite all right.
She's doing good, though. She's doing really good. She's made the pie crust for the top. She's cooked her peaches down. She's got her chicken fried steak ready over here. We've got her breading ready back there, and also her egg wash.
All right. Wow. That's quite a bit. I bet she's learning quite a bit, doing some things that you've never actually done before. You think you've got some pretty good teachers here? All right. Now, do you live in this area before? Or
what state do you live in? What state? Colorado? Wyoming? She lives in Wyoming.
All right.
Orland, Wyoming.
Well, seems like we're mostly from Oklahoma and Wyoming for the moment.
We're from Texarkana, Arkansas.
All right.
And just south of there, my dad lives in Avenger, Texas.
Okay. All right.
40 miles south of Texarkana. So the first wagon down here, honeydew spoiler. The next wagon, cross timber. Our wagon, Circle L wagon, 5D. Ours is 5D Ranch chuck wagon.
Okay.
Circle L chuck wagon. We all cook at Oklahoma City Cowboy Hall of Fame.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you do very well. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
And do we have a youth contestant over here?
Oh, we have two, and they are ready to interview. Neither of them are shy.
All right.
They are adept cooks in all areas, and they are ready to be interviewed.
Well, excellent. And taking a little bit of a rest right now, so they don't have to work and think about talking at the same time. So, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Cody, and I'm from Cheyenne.
Oh, okay.
Grew up here.
All right. Is this the first time that you have been involved in chuck wagon cooking?
Yes, but it's not the first time I've done a cook-off.
I see. And has that been mostly cooking with your mom in the kitchen, or?
Well, I've done cook-offs through 4-H.
Okay. Outdoors on open flame like this?
Not really, no.
Oh,
Inside.
okay. Okay.
First
So
time cooking.
you're probably learning a lot of new skills. What specifically have you learned about that you didn't know before?
How to cook with the Dutch oven?
Okay. And you're used to cooking on open flame and maintaining the fire, or using coals for heat? No. Well, those are excellent skills to have, especially when you're cooking with cast iron such as Dutch ovens. Now, are you cooking the peach cobbler the same as everyone else?
Everyone's cooking a peach cobbler.
Okay, and are you already done?
I'm done cooking the peach cobbler. We're about to get on the chicken fried steak.
Okay. Now, that can be a little bit tricky with that hot grease. Are you used to working with hot grease like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you're having a lot of fun at it. Okay. And who do we have here?
My name's Cole, and I'm from Cheyenne. Yeah, I'm just from around here. And
Okay. Are you a city boy or a country boy?
I'm a little bit of both.
Oh, okay. Have you ever done anything like this before?
My dad taught me how to do Dutch oven stuff up camping, so
I see.
yeah, I did that, but I haven't done it like over a flame or anything like that.
Yes, yes. Now, does your dad drag around heavy cast iron like you're using here?
No, he works with rodeo. He works at Shoot 9, and this is my first year doing this.
Okay. Well, how's your experience so far?
It's pretty fun. I like it.
All right. Well, what do you think about this whole chuck wagon thing going on here? You think you'd be interested in doing that when you grow up?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Probably not as a chuck wagon contestant. You know, there's an awful lot of chuck wagons, including some of these,
Yeah.
that actually take the wagons out on working ranches,
Oh.
or large ranches,
That's
where
cool.
the roundup might take a couple of weeks. That makes it kind of like old Western style.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Well, what skills have you learned today?
Mostly just like learning new things, like how to cook on an open flame and stuff. And yeah, it was my first time cooking a peach cobbler, so that was fun.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you do very well.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Cecilia Howerson. I'm from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Okay, and if you speak up a little bit, we've got an awful lot of noise going on around here. So how did you get involved in the cooking contest?
I'm a volunteer at one of the committees.
I see. So you just heard about it and decided that was something you would like to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So have you had any kind of experience cooking like this at all?
Kind of.
In what way?
At my elk camp.
Oh, okay. So cooking on open flame,
Yeah.
using cast iron, learning how Dutch ovens work, that type of thing. You're already familiar with it. Okay. Well, how are things going so far for you?
Good.
All right. Any new skills have you learned?
Not really.
Okay. So you feel like that you've got this in hand and ready to win this thing?
Yeah.
All right. Now, did you go strictly by a recipe, or the way you were being taught?
The way I
it
was being taught.
Pardon?
The way I was being taught.
Okay. So, did you have any ideas of your own, maybe a spice that you added into the peach cobbler, or how much salt you put in the flour for your chicken fried steak, pepper?
I did the seasoning, but
Okay.
fried steak.
Well, does this style of cooking appeal to you?
Yeah.
In what way?
Because it's That's a cool old way to cook.
Right, and being outdoors. You know, I haven't really seen any flies around here.
Isn't that much?
Well, with as much livestock out here at the rodeo grounds, you would think that there would be a heck of a lot more buzzers around, you know? All right. Well, thank you very much for talking with us, and I wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right. Hi there. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Dylan Sims, and I'm from Hugh Springs, Texas.
Wow, a Texan finally. I have people here, or I've already talked to contestants from Wyoming and Oklahoma primarily, but we finally got a contestant from Texas. That's incredible. I'm from Texas too.
You are? What part
Yes.
of Texas are you from?
Amarillo.
I'm about 12 hours from there.
Yeah, Texas is a big state for sure. So how did you get involved in the contest here?
So about 5 years ago, my uncle asked me to come cook on the chuck wagon with him, and I didn't really know nothing about it, but I decided I was going to try it for once, and I went to a few catering deals that they had going on, some around where I lived. Then we went off to places, and then about last year is my first year here, and I started cooking off here in the cook-off.
Okay. Now, have you ever been on a situation where the wagon was taken out on a working ranch, so that you actually had to move from place to place where cattle were being rounded up and gathered and branded, that type of thing?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, that's a pretty cool experience too. I've got a video that shows a little bit of that going on my YouTube channel.
Alrighty, I'll check that out.
All right. So, how has been your experience here so far?
Well, so far it's been great. I love going to the rodeo, which I've only been once, but I went to some concerts. I like the concerts, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I love sitting out here and talking to people, giving people roping lessons mostly.
Yes. All right. So it looks like you're not occupied in working on any of your food now.
No,
Are you
sir.
already done?
We're waiting until about 11:15 just to start cooking our chicken fried for the judges.
Keep them fresh. Good strategy.
Yes, sir.
Some of the folks are already cooking theirs up. I think they're holding their turn-in dishes until a little bit later, just like here.
They want to practicing and see how it's doing and how good they did on breading and stuff and seasoning.
Yeah.
Make sure they didn't put too much salt and pepper on it.
Okay. Now, is anything different about the fellows that you're working with on this wagon that you're already used to?
Not really.
Okay.
I'd say their wagon's pretty much different. Their utensils aren't in the same place as ours are, and that's pretty much it. They don't use the same tools that we do, so.
I see. Well, every wagon is going to be different, for sure. But as far as the way that, say, like the chicken fried steak is prepped, or recipes, anything that you have learned from that might be different?
Oh yeah, there's tons of different recipes that I've learned, and just from other wagons cooking. Like last year, I didn't know how to do a crisp cobbler crust, and I did it instead of just a regular old crust. If you want to look at my cobbler, you can.
Sure. Yeah, let's go over and take a look.
Keep it up here so it's up there getting cool.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't burn yourself. That looks great, though. So I noticed some of the other cobblers that have been fixed up have not used a liner like this one. Are you used to using liners in
Yes,
Dutch
sir.
ovens?
Ever since I've started cooking, we've always had liners. We've always bought liners, and we just use them. It keeps our Dutch ovens clean,
Right.
so we don't have to worry about having to clean up everything.
There you go. And when cooking for a whole heck of a lot of people,
Yeah.
you can keep your oven hot and just swap the liners in and out. It saves a heck of a lot of time because
Yep,
you don't have to
cool it down
reheat
and
that.
wait for it to heat up.
There you go. And you don't need as many Dutch ovens as well.
And you only use 1 or 2 Dutch ovens,
Yes, sir.
but we have multiple different sizes.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you've had quite a bit of experience already So you've got some tough competition here. Have you met any of the other contestants?
Yes, sir. I have my buddy Riker right behind me, and then probably about about 3 or 4 wagons down, my buddy Weston and Riker's little brother Preston is there, and then I know a few other people.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, good luck to you.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
You bet. Introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
My name is Riker Tim, and I am from Mustang, Oklahoma.
Oh, I've already heard Mustang, Oklahoma come up a couple of times, I think.
Yes, my brother, probably.
All right, and he's younger than you.
Yes.
Okay, so I've already found out that you fellows have some prior experience.
Yes,
Which
do.
I believe everyone in here has some sort of prior experience with maybe 1 or 2. Because there was a couple that were kind of bashful. They did not want to really talk about their experience. So how's it going for you?
I'm doing good. It's a little slow.
Okay.
They give me a long time, and I've done this quite often.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, are you learning anything new, or are you just applying skills that you have already learned?
For this, not really, because it's the same thing as last year.
Okay.
But other stuff I learned new.
How many cook-off contests have you actually been to in your lifetime, would you say?
Maybe 5.
Okay. Well, I can say I've been to plenty more, but I haven't actually had to do it. So I can't say that I have picked up any good skills. Now, don't let me hold you up here. Have you done any work on working ranches?
No.
Okay. Well, I suggest if you get a chance to do that, it's a whole heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than these cook-offs. I'll guarantee you that, because you have to cook, well, there's at least 2 meals on most working ranches. Sometimes you have to fix both meals in the morning, so that you're not always slaving over a hot fire during the springtime when the weather gets a little bit hot. All right, well, the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And we'll see how it turns out a little bit later.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, well, thank you all very much, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you. We need it. Everybody needs it.
All right, thank you all for participating. Kids, I hope you had a good time. Hope you learned something. Hope you taught the people that are watching you something. Wagon teams, I appreciate you bringing the kids in and teaching them something. I really appreciate that. And I know you guys don't want me to talk too much longer.
Amen.
So we're gonna start with the meats. 3rd place for $50. Ticket number 473887. All right. I'll get you a certificate a little bit later today.
For your money. Yep.
For your money.
Here's that too. Weston holds that too. Weston, here's that. Jerry, do you want to do next?
I can do that, yeah.
Here, give me. Where else are we going to get it?
One more kick.
Here we go. Look me right here, please.
There we go.
Thank you. No, keep it.
All right, 2nd place with a score of 74.1 for $75. Ticket 473974. I guess I don't have to.
No. Okay.
All right. 1st place with a $100 certificate and a belt buckle with a score of 74.5 Ticket number 473885. Let's get,
You can have your meat. There you go. He's been giving it to everybody else.
yeah.
Oh, watch out. She's sharing.
Right there. And look at the camera.
And Owen is representing our Indian Village Committee today, too. So
Wow, good job.
All right. Desserts. Third place for $50 with a score of 62.1. Ticket 473982. Let's get a picture real quick.
Let's go, Wagon.
Second place for $75 with a score of 65.2. Ticket 473889.
Woohoo! Way to go, Wagon.
Ivy, right?
Do you want your dessert back?
There you go.
Way to go, Ivy.
Good job. Well, we still have the other papers. Yeah, I have it.
Okay. All right. For $100 and a buckle for desserts with a score of 68.5. Ticket 473971. All right, smile. All right. All right, thanks for everybody else that participated. I got some certificates for Paxton.
Paxton.
Do what?
Iris.
Can I see?
Cecilia. Cole.
There's other ones. Where?
Dylan.
I'm gonna be in it.
Dylan, right there.
Delaney. Alex.
Axel,
Oh. We transposed a couple. I'll get you. I know where you're at. And Hadley.
Right behind you, babe.
Thank you all for coming.
Wait. Don't be skipping
Okay. I apologize. We're going to do another picture. We're going to do another picture with the kids and